Hello again, Ollie. I just want to talk a little bit about Anthony Martial's recent form. He seems to be growing in confidence again and back to his best.
Yeah, Anthony has made some important contributions lately. Assists, scored goals. He's getting fitter. I think he showed against Leeds, and he knows that I'm onto him about this. And his running stats from that game puts a new standard for him, which I want to see more from. And he's always going to have the quality. Anthony, and maybe his confidence has been bruised a little bit by some what happened early on in the season with the red card, and he's had some criticism. But Anthony is going to be better and better. And when we get Mason, Marcus, and Anthony firing on all cylinders as well, I think we'll be a more bigger threat for teams.
Thank you.
Hi, Ollie. How difficult a test do Leicester pose? And is it kind of that thing of now just getting your head down and concentrating on the league without any other distractions for a little bit? Is that a welcome thing?
Yeah, well, it's a game by game now. We've got to think that way. But Leicester, we've had some very good games against Leicester, very tight games. They're a very good side with a very good coach. And I've enjoyed watching them under Brendan. So it was a big test for us to go down at their stadium last league game at the end of in the summer, and we passed that one with flying colours. I felt we really played a controlled game, and I know it's not going to be the same now because it's a different time of the season, but they've got some threats that you have to look for, and we'll just sit down and think about it. Who's fit and who's not fit.
You mentioned fitness, but you mentioned energy earlier. How impressed have you been with the figures over the recent games that show they're kind of getting into their running properly, which is maybe what you didn't have the advantage of with no pre-season?
Yeah, we're getting better and better. These boys, they know what I want from my team. Then certain games give you a chance to run in a different way. They're all different in their own way. The Leeds game was a very open game, end to end, loads of running. But that just showed that we do have the capability if it's required.
Hi, Ollie. Obviously, you're in a very good position in the league and you've got a match in hand as well. How do you kind of deal with this talk of you being title challengers? Is it something that you welcome, or is it something that you'd rather not kind of hear and just kind of keep the noise out?
Well, whatever. You know, there's noise around Man United anyway. So for us, it's about improving as a team, taking one game at a time. We have to. That's the name of the game. That's the only way that you're gonna challenge for anything at the end of a season anyway. So it's not something we talk about. The only thing we talk about and focus on is improving day by day, learning how to deal with certain situations, and maybe now at the moment we're getting praise, and that's another thing to learn to deal with.
Ollie, do you find yourself scratching your head at Man United's away results? You just seem to be so strong away from home at the moment.
No. Why should I? I go into every single game thinking we can win it. So if it's home or away, it doesn't really matter at the moment. Even though tonight we had some fans and the noise was good and really enjoyable. It's not like it used to be a year ago. So away, home, doesn't really matter.
Okay, last question for Per.
Yes, hello, Ole.
Hi.
You did it today, but how important is it now with Leicester coming up that you managed to keep a clean sheet away from home also in the league, knowing that you had to come from behind in every away game this season?
It's going to catch up with you if you keep giving teams a lead. And Leicester they're one of those teams that you definitely don't want to give a 1 or 2 goal lead to, because they've got so many players on the transition. If they can play on the result, that you can easily concede 2, 3, 4. So we have to start as well as we did today. I thought we started excellent today. We started really well against Leeds, And of course, the first goal in any game is a very important one.